as he picked up a little brown pencil. And Clay said, "What kind of clue, what kind of evidence are you talking about?" "I don't know yet." But then Clay went and picked up a whole pile of architectural maps and said, "Wow, what is this?" And Miracle said, "Wow, we're about to find a miracle. I feel it, it's gonna be a miracle, it's gonna be a miracle, it's gonna be a miracle. Any minute now, it's gonna be a miracle, it's gonna be a miracle." As soon as she said that, a woman appeared. And she walked very slow and very stately like this. She said to the children, "Hello, my dear children. My name is Mrs. Moore. The maps you see there are the maps of Seneca Village. You have entered into a different time." "But how did we do that? How did we get here?" "Well, when you have brilliant minds travel through time. And this is Seneca Village. Seneca Village, Seneca Village. Yes." And so she began to tell them about the history of Seneca Village. "Well, your direct lineage, your direct family are descendants of Seneca Village." Oh my God, we're descendants of greatness." "Exactly, and that is why you are here today, to learn about your greatness." "Well, who are those children? Who are those children?" "Those are the children in schoolhouse number 3. They are learning. They're learning in school, but I thought that a long time ago we didn't get a chance to learn in school." In Seneca Village, children get a chance to learn anything they want. And they saw the children peeking in. They begin to peek in on the children learning science and math and the diameter of the pyramid. And Miracle said, "It's a miracle, it's a miracle, it's a miracle." "And what's that building right there?" "Oh, that's the African Union Church right across the street. Everybody in Seneca Village is self-sufficient. We make our own farms, and we make our own education system, and we make our own churches, and we have our own water supply. Look right there." And all of a sudden, in the place where there was no water was Tanner Spring. "Oh my God, it's a miracle," said Miracle. She said, "I want you to remember, you are descendants of greatness. Repeat after me. You are descendants of greatness." "I'm a descendant of greatness." "You are a descendant of greatness. It's in your DNA. In our DNA, in our DNA." Miracle remembered that one very well. Miracle turned around and began to twirl her hair and twirl her hair and twirl her hair. But when the others left and went into another space, she put a piece of her hair into a small petri dish. And Mrs. Moore said to the children, "I was one of the owners on Seneca Village. I was one of the first women to buy my house here. I had a 2-story and a basement, a garden in the front, a garden in the back. And those women that you see right there by the waterfront, those women had meetings and they drank tea and they talked about making the village a better place for all of us to live in. Oh we, I can't wait to get back and tell everybody we're descendants of greatness, we're descendants of greatness." And she said, "And now it is time for you all to go back." "We don't want to go back. We like Seneca Village. We didn't know anything about descendants of Seneca Village." And she had them to say over and over again, "I am a descendant of greatness." Can we say that together? I am a descendant of power. I am a descendant of power. I'm a descendant of knowledge. And then Mrs. Moore took them out to the garden and fed them a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lunch of sweet potatoes and cornbread, a little bit of chicken and a little bit of collard greens. And they ate 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 until their stomachs were full. And then Mrs. Moore took the children back to those 3 trees and said, "Hold on to the tree, because the tree holds the mystery. Whenever you touch a tree, hug a tree, talk to the tree will give you knowledge from way back when. When you touch a tree, you're touching your ancestors. When you touch a tree, you are touching your ancestors. When you touch a tree, you are touching your ancestors. And they all three went back to the tree that they came to Seneca village on. And you have to help count us in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And once again, they were back in the middle of Central Park. Miracle said, today was a miracle. But then the echoes of sound, they kept hearing the echoes of sounds from all of the churches that were all around. They came back to life, and the children and the people in the church, because it was Sunday, began to sing This Little Light of Mine. Can you sing it with us? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, I don't hear nobody singing. I'm gonna let it shine. I know you know that song. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And they walked through Central Park with all this new knowledge. They said, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Ooh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time in our big voices, come on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And Sage and Clay and Miracle would want you to know, continue to walk in your greatness and be kind to one another, for you are standing on sacred ground today. Isn't it wonderful that those children were able to go back and claim their amazing ancestry? Isn't that beautiful? Yodeling.
$100. Now, $100 now is, for many of us, it's pocket change. But $100 back then was quite an enormous investment. So you would, outside of the 14 to 16 hours a day that you would work as human property, you would find some means to make money at night, or raise funds, make crafts, sell them, make quilts, make dolls, work in a pub at night. So people found ways of either making side wages, despite the fact that they were working, despite the fact that they were laboring and toiling for 14 to 16 hours every day.
I think that's amazing, and that's why I made sure to point out in the story, Miss Moore, who was one of the owners of property on this land, actually had her own home. She was one of the first people. So they were independent women here as well. Independent women, we had our own churches, we had our own gardens, and the economy was flourishing in a way that these people could not only survive, but thrive to a certain extent.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
so, should we take a
2 more minutes? Music is always a healing thing. I'm gonna, instruments. Since I bought so many of them, I bought 4 of my 16 instruments today.
Hold my head up high, maybe I'll touch the sky, but before I die, I'll have lived a very good life.
Let's switch microphones. I'll take that. That sounds nice. Pardon me, ma'am, and pardon me, sir, but this is not a job that we prefer. It's simply a railroad regulation that we close this car before we reach the station. Now, if you forgive my effrontery, I'll be as brief as I can be. Yes, yes. Good children getting time to hit the road. Now everything's electric and mechanized. If you do get nervous, I ain't surprised. No good children, you can't cure ills with the capsule, tablet, and vitamin pills. In fact, the only thing to rest your head is a good night's sleep in a quilted bed. So just resolve to being good and firm, because the early bird is gonna get the worm. Yes, yes, good children getting time to hit the road. Now see that moon shining way up there, you know his chops is all beating, he ain't nowhere. Dying to get some shut-eye, but he's gotta stay up to light the way for you. So be good children and treat them right, and they will shine like a lantern tomorrow night. It's 2:30 and that ain't no crime. We trust you had a most enjoyable time. Surely you thank you for your friendly call, but we're poor smart to say good night.
Coming out, thank you for joining us. Continue to honor and commemorate Juneteenth, and remember, be kind to each other.
Much love, folks.
Thank you so much.
Love works, people. It works.
You can follow either one of us on Instagram, Facebook. Our names are right there.